Good morning on a fabulous Friday here in geometry. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, at the bell. We are doing our first little bit to review for our test on Tuesday. Remember, this is our first practice test. Now, I do know that some of y'all aren't done, but please understand, due to time constraints, if I wait any longer, we're not going to have time to review this holistically. Y'all have to go look at the video and try to learn from the video only. I think y'all have issues with that from what I've heard from previous years of math. Now, so match the letter of the word to the definition. Use capital letter. Okay, not all choices will be used. I'm probably going to stay within these words and change it up. There might be less definitions for y'all to do. Okay, so made by three non-collinear points. This would be C. This is a plane. Basically a location. E. It's a point. An angle between 90 degrees and 180. F. Obtuse. Has a start but no end. B. That's a ray. Remember, it looks like this. A fancy way to say rule. Postulate. Now, some of y'all are like, I may have written it down. I've got to go back and check the receipts of video evidence and stuff where I said that this is postulate is basically a fancy way to say rule. Okay. Now, if these are 2 points each, that's an easy 10 points right off the bat. Okay, easy 10 points. Now, again, we may have, it's going to be between, it's 5 or less. No more, no less than 3, no more than 5 of these type questions on the test. Okay? And Monday we'll start working on our orange sheet about what we need to have on that. All right. So, part 2. Big thing that you need to know on part 2 is that we're using the addition postulates of both of them, both the segment and the angle. These two equations are going to add up to something. They're not going to equal each other. Okay? So, that's kind of huge. Alright, so, by the way, this graphic right here I had to make in Word, so that was interesting this morning. Alright, so here is our equation. Hang on, I've got, it's because somebody's going to say, what is that right there? Some of y'all are mean. Alright, I'm hoping, I'll know on our check on learning, I've seen a lot of improvement on remembering our steps to solve equations. Some of y'all still, are going great, and also you take a left at Albuquerque, okay? Alright, so combine like terms. 5 and 8 becomes 13. -4 minus 10. Come on, calculator. Wait, where'd it go? Well, it was right there. Alright. So, -4 minus 10. Alright, this is -14. Now, once we combine like terms, all that other, we have our, remember the x is what we want by itself, so we're peeling back the layers. Equations are kind of like ogres and onions. They both stink. No, they all have layers. Okay, so if you had to peel them back one at a time, and if you don't know the ogres joke, it's okay. It's from Shrek. Donkey. Alright. So we divide So we get 4. So x is 4. Now, for this first one, this is 5 times 4 minus 4. Alright, so 5 times 4 minus 4. Alright, so we get 16. And for this one, this is 8 times 4 minus 10. So 8 times 4 minus 10. Okay, 22. And these, we can check ourselves because these should add up to 38. Yes, I heard it somewhere very faintly, and it wasn't the student that sometimes sounds like me. All right. So how many questions have we had is on this thing? 8. Okay. Remember, less is more. I'm actually getting a lot of information. I'm actually testing you on like 6 different things on these 3 problems. Y'all just don't know about it. Like how you read stuff and points and everything. Okay? All right. So, moving on to number 7. All right. Do you know that somebody in one of the classes yesterday had the audacity to tell me that I didn't teach y'all how to read an angle? Well, they're like, this is not in our notes. Number 1, they didn't have their notes out. Number 2, I was able to pull it up on the video and the stuff in Schoology. He's like, oh, well, they're not on my notes. I'm like, that sounds like a personal problem. Okay. So, VUJ. Now, yes, some of these letters are weird. I can't help it. I got to use what I can find. Trust me, we don't want me drawing stuff. All right. These 2 things add up to 175. I wonder if it's set up like what we had yesterday, where the first angle plus the second angle equals the third angle. I said that 8 times in one class, and people still like, oh, what do you mean? This is why some animals eat their young. Now, they sense weakness, they just take it out. Now, combine like terms. So 17 and 17, what was that, 34? Yeah. All right. And then negative 3 plus 8, well, that's the same thing as 8 minus 3, so this is 5. All right. So, now, yes, I know we're going to divide. No, I can't do that in my head. All right, so this is 5. Now, we plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. So for this one, this is 17 times 5 minus 3. Times 17 equals minus 3. All right, so this is 82. 82 what? Degrees. Yes, the symbols matter. Details matter. All right. 5 plus 8. So 17 times 5 plus 8. All right. 93 degrees. Okay. And if you're cold, you can always sit in the corner because it's always 90 degrees. The pity, y'all couldn't hear the pity laughs. So you can come on in. Now, Mr. Jennings, they can't see you, but you could come in and we could, get your voice as a guest speaker today. Yeah. Yeah, we can get that and get a, get a voice thing. Oh, that's cool. So, part 2, we're using the addition postulate. That means we're adding things up to equal something else. All right? That's the way it's going to go on Tuesday. You should not be blindsided. Okay? Unless you're Stevie Wonder. Now, why is that funny? That's right, because he's blind. Now, all right, so midpoint formula. In definition, well, formula, that's something we're going to look at later. So, we're going to use the definition of midpoint. That means this in the middle makes 2. What does this mean with these little hashes? Say it again. Both sides are equal, or they're congruent. Okay, same size, same shape. Okay, so part 3, I would make sure that I set these equal to each other. All right, so yeah. Now, it's ST, so 3x plus 3, and then 2x plus 9. All right, remember, setting that up, that's 5 points. The reason why I expanded the equation parts to 5 points, we're putting more stuff in there. And, details matter. We learned with the degrees in this. So, if you set up your equation wrong, that's where the points are. How many of y'all might have set up an equation wrong on the check on learning yesterday, and you only had points off of that, not everything off to the side? That happened in one class. We had a lot of people set this all wrong, and I took off points here, and so they didn't miss everything. All right, turtles all the way down. All right, so we don't have to distribute. We don't have to combine like terms. We do move the variables to the left. Minus 2x, minus 2x. All right. So if you have 3 fingers and you cut 2 of them off, how many fingers do you have? 1. Nobody thought that was funny. All right. So now we got to move the constants. So what's the opposite of plus 3? Yeah, y'all can talk. It's okay. Just say smart things while he's in here. That way, actually, they're some of them a little scared of you. Macy got pretty tight when you came in. She's being really quiet. All right. So remember, this goes here. All right. The X answer in this box is determined by what's on the left. So if the issue is on the left, that's where the points come off. I'm really hoping that y'all are picking that up, because this whole thing is worth 11 points. If you make a small mistake over here, it's not going to sink you. Capiche? Caposh. Oh, some people got it. The other people, capiche. All right. So now, I had somebody say, wait, this is different. We should have had one of these that was 2. Yes. Now, the first practice test like this is usually, it's just as for me as it is for y'all, because I get y'all's feedback. We are going to change this second problem. All right, so plug it in. 3 times 6 plus 3. Now, since these are congruent, TU would also be what? There you go. Now, in what we had on our check on learnings and stuff, what we should have had, what happened was, we should have had something that said SU, which would be this times 2, right? So what is 21 times 2? 42, okay? Now, that's the way the test is going to roll. Okay? There no more than 8 problems. The only thing that's really going to change is probably some of the vocab. That might diminish some or subtract. Sorry, that's big words for y'all on a Friday. Now, hold on. This is where we stop right here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.